Okay. So we go to paint. So for suppose if you take this as a one document, okay, one web document. So actually in CSS terminology, uh, this we will call as a from here to here we will call as a row. Okay, this is entire row. This we will call as a row. Next. So from here to actually in table coding also you will see the same thing only. Okay, row means TR. On TR inside the TDs we will have. Means TDs means one of the parts that TR. TR means table row. In similar way only generally if you have considered that document, this is column. Okay, because these are the basics for this is flexbox because of that one. Okay. In general CSS terminology, the entire thing we will call as a row. This one, up to here, this one is row. And so this is column. From here to here, this is column. And this is row. So uh, actually, the document will contain 12 equal parts. We didn't see that, but internally, we have 12 equal parts. Okay. So you are placing an any element. Like suppose you're keeping one div. Inside that is you're keeping the span means 12 spans you can keep in the equal ratio. Okay, equal ratio 12 grid system. Actually, every CS is a 12 grid system. We don't know, but it will consider internally. You can't see that actually internally. Like this. This one is one right, one, two, and here three. Probably equal actually. I'm betting that you can think that this is the equal probably equal. Yeah, one, two, can tell these are, but you can think that these are like this. Internally, CSS or any document will allocate the resources. You are placing one element means directly if you are keeping one element, two element inside that you have written one paragraph. Then what it will do? That paragraph element will occupy up to 12, 12 grid, 12 grids it will occupy. So because we are not specifying from which width to another width. Like yesterday we have specified right for paragraph element left side. For that content we have width 30% we have given right. So 70% like otherwise 30% for image, 70% for content we have divided right. So 30% means how it will consider means. So in that 12 grid system, 30% it will allocate for the means up to 3 or 4. 4 as the allocate for the 4 grids is allocate for image and remaining 8 grids it will allocate for the content. Like that it will allocate actually. Okay. So actually in responsiveness, we will break this 12 as a actually in large devices and medium devices, you want to that 12 grid systems are there, right? You will consider these 12 or 12 items. But in the small devices, you don't want 12 items. You want only 4 items. Then you can divide this into 4 items. Then that next 4 items will be and the down it will come, and next 4 items will be down it will come. Okay. Then that total 12 items will be divided into 4 items, 4 items, 4 items. Like the how it will be displayed in the small devices. Like in mobile devices, one item only will have 12 items will be displayed in the 12 things. So we will see this as a practically now how that will be working. So actually in Flex only, uh, so I will create one Flex box and we'll see this practical example. Okay, direct example, then you will understand this concept. So this important concept, because of that I'm creating a new new document activity. So CSS Flex. Yeah. So for suppose what I am doing here, div class, I'm taking one container. Otherwise, I'll take container one. Next, inside that, I'm keeping this one. For suppose I'm taking. Okay, just I have created one container. Inside that, I have kept 5 divs. So go to the browser and we'll see how that will be looking in the browser. Okay. How now we'll apply some margin to see some gap. 10 pixel. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 elements we have, right? You already know this. Vector in center. So aligning the text in center and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 div elements inside the parent div. I want to keep this one side by side actually. So to keep it side by side, we have already two options are there. Okay. First option is float left. Okay. If you apply float left, it will come side by side. Okay. But the actual container width is there, right? That will be ignored. We already seen that. So this is one disadvantage. Display, we have one more with display inline block. We'll try with the display inline block. So display inline block. With this display inline block also, we have arranged the items. Right? So if I have height here, 600 pixels. 400 pixels I have. So see, these items are here, right? So I want these items align in the center, exactly center. So any other way is there. So we have one way is we need to give the padding left. Okay. So that padding left we need to give like how much we don't know, like something like we'll give 200 picks, then it will move actually. Okay. Like this it will move. We don't know how much it will be. And that also not a responsive. Okay. 300 picks I have given. So now it will be in center, not exactly center also, particularly center. And I want to make it as a here also, horizontally also. Vertically, I have made that. Horizontally also, I want to make. Then in that case, you need to do padding top. Padding top 300 pixels. Okay, totally 600, right? If you give 300, middle it will come. So, so height of the container will also increase. So in that case, uh, okay. So what is this box size in border box means? If you are not applied that box size in border box, the then that padding will not take the it will not take padding as a inner width only. I already told right, told you right. If I'm applying padding means it will adjust internally in the element. In while I'm telling in the box model class, I told you this about adding. If you're applying padding means actually you that element is will adjust according to. If you're applying padding left and right means width it will adjust, top and bottom means height it will adjust. Similar way here, padding top I have given 300, right? Because of that it will total is 400, right? If I'll give 150, how it will be looks. Okay, it came horizontally and vertically center now. So these many things we need to do to make it as a vertically and horizontally center. And this also see. So this also not a responsive. You can see here. If I'm resizing this, now it is not in center. Okay, that elements are is not in center. So see this. How it is arranging, you can see this. So to make it as a responsive, to make to the like this it is breaking, right? So and this also not in center, and horizontally not center, vertically also not center. So to make it as a responsive, So we have display flex. So here remove this display inline block. Just this padding, and no need to write now. Float left property, this padding property is not required for the display flex. Okay, display flex. Now you can see that. Okay, display flex. Items are aligned at the starting. Now for display flex property we have written, right. I want to make it now it has a default justify content. We have one option is there in that display flex justify content flex start. Now it is the flex start. If you are applying or not, it is already in the flex start position. Flex end. We have flex end. So end means it will go to the end. Starting means this one, and ending means this. It will go to end. Okay. This stretching also we will see. Okay. First, flex justify content flex end. So justify content we have center. So items are centered now. Now you can see that if you are moving also, always the items will in the center. Okay. And one more, the justify content, right? So align items. So before that, one more thing, flex direction. Flex direction. Default, it should be row. If you are applying flex direction row means already it is in the row. Default, that is row. And flex direction column. I told you, right? Columns and rows. About that, now you can see that column. It means like this, it will arrange. Okay. Row means this one, columns is this one. Here height you are giving, right? 400 pixels, that you can remove. So now you can see that. Okay, automatically it will adjust according to the column. Okay. So this is the flex direction row and the flex direction column and flex direction row reverse. We have row reverse. Row reverse means actually it is starting with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Now it will start with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. The justify content center, right? Because of that, the justify content center, right? Because of that only 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And flex direction row reverse. Okay. Row reverse. Now you can see that. You can see that. Before thing, how it is arranged, the items. Before it is going down and it is not adjusting properly, right? Now it is adjusting properly only. And row reverse, right? Now we have one more is column reverse. Column reverse. Now 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Before it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Column reverse. This is flex direction property. Flex direction row reverse. Column reverse. These are the flex direction properties. So default we have flex direction row. So we'll keep that only. Flex direction row. And then here I have given height, right? Previously height. So 400 I have given, right? So what it is doing? It is stretching. Now so align content. Now you can see that flex start. Okay, default that flex start only and flex end. Now space around. Align content space around. You can see that. Why it is align content space around. Good. Actually, default it is in stretch mode. Because of that only that are stretched. So it is stretch mode. Now, we will do align items we have that we will arrange first and we will do that one. First flex start we will do. So align item flex start means before we have seen that row wise. If I am applying justify content center means justify content means in row it is arranged. Now align items means column it will arrange. You can see that flex end means it will arrange here. Okay. Before it is flex start and flex end means that will justify content will represent about the rows, but align items will represent the columns. Now we can see align items right, flex end I have written right. Similarly, we have align item center. Center we have, and so now we'll do that space around. Okay, here we'll see that what he did, he had taken div id main, and inside that three divs he has taken. And the parent dash main width and height is applied, and border display flex is applied, flex wrap. Okay, and align content center, align content center, align content. Space around space between. Actually, the space between means it will arrange equally up to here with the equal spaces it will arrange. Space around means it will come the but the line content is now we have see that guys. Justify content we need to do that actually. So I have told I already told you right 12 bit system. We have given five. In that given width only, it will that five elements we have kept right. That five elements will be it will arrange in equal width. Now you can see that. If I am resizing this also, still it is taking equal width. Okay. So that is space around. Align items actually it will not work. Space around and space between. You can see the difference between these two. Space between means left and right we don't have, we will not get space actually. Space between means only in between elements we will get the spaces equals. Okay, that spaces we will get. Now if you want between 1 and 5 also, like left side and the right side also around, I want space around. So in that case we will get around also. So like this, items will arrange justify content only. So not align content. Okay, justify content only. We have align items, justify content. Okay, space around, space in, space between. Now space in. We don't have space around, space between. Okay, and justify content we have flex start, flex end, center, and space around, space between. Because of that only it is not applied. Yes. Okay, justify content center, and you can give like space around like this. The items will be arranged in the flex box. The entire container you can think that there is a flex box. Okay, and so flex wrap here. One more thing is flex wrap here is there, right? I have written this flex wrap, right? So I'm removing that. So what I'm doing now, I'm creating again five more things. Okay. Now what I'm doing, I don't want the flex, just by content space error. Now totally one, two, three, one more five will arrange. So, so default, if I'm giving number of items also, it is giving C. Equally, it is arranging in that flex box, right? In that flex box, the items are arranging in the equally, it is arranging. If you are keeping almost, I think I have kept 15 items. Still, it is arranging in equal width and height, it is arranging, right? But you don't want that arranging like flex wrap property we have. Defaultly, no wrap property is applying. Because of that only, it is items are aligning like this. So, but if you apply flex wrap means you can see that elements will be anything here. No, right? For this, they're applying for sorry guys. We need to apply here. Okay, flex wrap. You can see now. Okay, it is breaking, right? So like this, it will break. Flex wrap means it will break like this. If you are not applying means defaultly it is no wrap. Because of that only items are arranging like this. Okay, no wrap, unwrap. Graph means like this. Up to equal width and height I have given, right? Up to that, how many items will be arranging in that same flex box? It will arrange. Remaining items will be, it will be come down like this. It will come down, and also align content. I have told, right? Space around, space in, space between. Now here, in between. Now you can see justify content is for horizontally height, horizontally space between, space around. Now vertically space between means we will use the align content here, which is space between, space around. Now we have one more is flex start and flex end also. We have, okay, flex end. Now you can see that items are arranging in the end position and flex start. So it will arranging here. Align content, we have center, horizontally and vertically also I want in the center. Now you can see that items are all arranged in the center. And if you are resizing also, you can see that automatically items will arrange. Okay, now justify content is not center, right? Because of that we are getting this. So we will give justify content center. See now, justify content center. Because before elements is starting here, right? Now justify content center means like like this it will start. If you are resizing also, you can see that. Okay, items will arrange like this. You can play with these properties, guys. Okay. First one, we can apply the display flex property, align items, flex start, flex end, and center. Flex wrap, no wrap, and wrap. We have row two. And wrap reverse also we have. Wrap reverse. Wrap reverse means you can see that. Actually, before it is upright, now it is reverse. The items are reverse. This is the flex reverse direction. You can see that. Okay. And wrap reverse and wrap no wrap. We have these three only. Specify content, flex start, flex end, and center, space in, space around, space between. Next, align content also same thing only. Flex start, flex end, and center, space in, space between, space around. Okay, these are the properties. And I'm refreshing this. What I'm doing. I'm removing all these, not required. I have only 5 items are there. So actually, I have designed this. Suddenly, what I got a requirement from the client is that you can interchange the items. I want fourth item at the first place. Okay, and first item at the fifth place, and second item at the third place, third item at the fifth place. So like this, I got a requirement from the client. So in this direction, so for that, what I'm doing here, I'm adding class for each and everything. Div one. We have already for each and every item we'll have already classes, right? So otherwise we will apply like this. Instead of interchanging all this, okay, now start div one, start div two, start div three, start div four, start div five. So I told you, right? Suddenly I got requirement to change the order how the elements are displaying. Now we have one is there order. I want that first item is there, right? Div one item at the fourth place. Okay, order four. Similarly, order this one second item at the fifth place. Okay, order column first place, third one at the first place. So same order at the fifth place already there, right? Second place. So order this is a first and second parts, fifth and third. Now you can see that according to this, the items will arrange now. You can see 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. So 3 at the first place, right? I have written order. So this like this, order will work. So third will 3 at the first place and 4 at the second place, fifth at the third place, first at the fourth place, second at the fifth place. Like that only we have given, right? So like this will arrange. So if you want to give the width for each and every div, so individual flex base, we have flex basis. So like that, if you can apply 20%, see that first div it is occupied 20%. Okay, like that. If you five are there, right? Totally 100%, right? If you can give like similarly flex braces, you can see equally 100% it will and we have given okay 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. So similarly 20%, right? 520% means 100% it is occupied now. All the divs are equal to equal. Okay, that is the flex basis. Means if you want to apply the width for each individual divs, you can apply with the flex basis. Okay, now we have flex direction already seen. Flex flow means um, flex flow we'll see here column or column reverse, row reverse. We have seen already this, right? First one row flex flow means direction, and then we will get the flex flow. We'll see flex flow means row, no graph. Okay, actually it is a combination of graph we have, right? Row and that both the combination of that and no graph. Here, if you write no graph, so this is no graph is for flex wrap is there, right? That one. And this one is flex direction. The combination of flex direction and flex wrap. I mean, this is shorthand property. Right? Shorthand property for flex to flow means this is a shorthand property combination of this is flex direction actually. Row reverse, column reverse, and a no wrap. So that's this is shorthand property for the flex flow. Okay? And so order is there, right? And flex basis we have seen, and flex have seen this flex can take so can remove all these flex bases. Okay, you can see the difference. Okay, actually I told you, right, totally 12 grid system. 12 grid system. In that flex shrink 4. I want to shrink one element into 5. 5. Now you can see that. Now what I'm doing, flex shrink I'm applying for the div 2 it is there, right? Now I want to apply for the flex shrink 2. Next 2 grids it need to take. You can remove this. These are the new properties with there. Flex shrink, right? Will shrink actually. Three means it will shrink up to 3. Here, like this, it will shrink. So when you have applied these properties, you can see now it is combined the 12 grids now. So one I have given, right? Instead of that into 4 I will give. Okay. And here 3 I can give. So according to that, it will stretch. So that item will stretch according to that. 12, total 12, right? So already I have given flex grow for 4 here, flex grow 3. Here 1 I have given, right? Instead of that, I can give 2. Now you can see here 2, this is 3 and this is 5. Like this flex grow. Here also we will give flex grow. 3 you can give. Now you can see that. Okay, that is the flex grow property. So this is about a flex box properties. All the flex grow properties I think I have covered. So first you need to know about display flex. Okay, display flex property and items, align item center, flex start, flex end. Just similarly, align content, flex start, flex end, center, space around, space between. Justify content we have. Justify content. Justify content, flex start, flex end, and the center. Okay, justify content is used for horizontally center means row. In the row, you want to keep items in the center. You can use the justify content center. But in column, you want to make it in a center, you can use align item center. Okay, align content center. Next, we have flex wrap property. Flex wrap I have already shown you, right? So flex wrap no wrap means items will not wrap, means it will not down into the second line. If you can use flex wrap means items will be came into the second line. So it will come into the second line. And we have few more properties like order. Individual div, if you can change the order of the individual div, the way it will form in the given flexbox container. Next one, flex flow. Flex flow means it's the combination of flex direction and flex wrap property. Flex direction we have flex direction means row to row reverse, column reverse. Items will need to be arranged in the row manner or column manner. So that will decide actually. Flex direction will decide. So flex flow is that. Flex shrink. Okay, flex shrink and flex grow. Flex grow is property used for in the 12-grid system. If you want first item should be up to three grid. Actually total 12, right? Up to means it will occupy 20% or 30% it will occupy. You can give flex grow 3. Okay, like that. Different type of width also we can give. Based on the content, we can give the different type of width. Okay. So this is about flexbox. Where we will use means mostly for responsive user, and we have sometimes one boxes are there, boxes of content, or images are there, like images, like 30, 20 images are at a place. Some images are having more width and height. Some images are having only like a less width and this height. In that cases, you want to align that all the images in the middle, all the images center, horizontally center, horizontally start, like that. In that cases, we will use this flex box. That you need to know about this flex box, because Bootstrap 4 is came up with a flex property, display flex properties. Okay. To this, we have completed the CSS class, and tomorrow we will take one complete website. So these flex properties also we will use, no problem. In the real time scenarios, till now we have covered all the properties of CSS, right? Part things we will see tomorrow, please. Okay, by building a complete website from the scratch. Then you will know the each and every property, importance of each and every property. So prepare this flex. These are also important only. So what are the properties are there, right? That properties are easy properties only, but where we need to use the good property, we need to use where. That you should understand, because you want to keep horizontally center, justify content center. You want to make align column by center, you need to use align content center. Like that, you need to know about the property. Flex direction. Row wise, you want to make means flex direction. Flex row and row rates, column. And order we need to set for the each and every item. So order we need to set. First item should be play at this part, place. Like that, we can give. And we can give the each and every flex width also we can specify by using flex case. Flex row is there. Okay, these are the things we need to know about that. You can apply one each and everything one by one, and you can see the differences how it is displaying in the actual flexbox container. So practice this all this. Okay, guys. I will see tomorrow the real time website development.